League of Legends' new preseason is in full swing, and if you play, you're probably quite aware of just how insane everything is now. They changed and buffed and nerfed a bunch of different champions and a bunch of different items, and they changed the runes, and they added the mythic items, and reworked a bunch of the older items, and there's just a lot going on. And you know, I haven't really gotten too much of a chance to try the preseason myself. I've been busy for the past few days, and you know, I'm kind of curious at this point after making this video, because from what I've seen, and from what I've seen a lot of people saying, it seems like League's balancing style now is basically if everything is broken and overpowered, then nothing is broken and overpowered. And you know, that might work for some games, but in this game in particular, I've seen a lot of people complaining about it, and Tyler1 included in that group of people, because you know, he almost taught Shroud how to play League of Legends. I'm assuming at a kind of higher, more advanced level, because Shroud has played League before, but Tyler1 says now that he just hates the game so much that he will not teach Shroud how to play it.
Tyler, can you teach me League?
Shroud, buddy, how old are you now, man? Honestly, 35.
Why is that bad?
Listen, listen, bud. You do not listen. League changed everything this season, and honestly, I don't even know League, and I hate the game. So no, I will not teach you.
Okay.
It is terrible. They've ruined it. If you would have asked me a couple months last month, I would have said, sure, buddy, let's learn it.
And you know, Shroud seemed like genuinely interested in picking up and learning League more, so it's kind of sad to hear T1's response to this, because, you know, I think a lot of us would be interested in seeing how Shroud adapts to League nowadays and how he does, even with all the crazy preseason stuff, you know, and I'm saying this also just kind of as a Shroud fan, because as much as I love watching him play FPSs, it would be really cool to see, you know, just how long it takes for him to pick up a game like League and actually get, you know, to like a decent level at it. But of course, I think the biggest thing about this would be him just playing League with Tyler1. You know, it's not like they've never been on stream together before. However, seeing him play with Tyler1 and actually getting coached by Tyler1 would just be a whole different experience. But as much as I would love to see T1 just sit down with Shroud and just teach him the ins and outs of League, a lot of people in the League community are not happy with these preseason changes or just the direction that the game is going, and Tyler1 is actually included in that. He came to his conclusion pretty quickly, I would say, you know, despite only being in preseason, and he actually says that preseason is usually pretty bad. He said that on a stream, and in his chat, you can see a lot of his chat actually agreeing and saying that League just doesn't feel like League anymore.
Just tell me, is it bad? Is it bad or what? Preseason's usually bad. But, I mean, how bad? Dude, it's terrible, it's horrible, ruined. Single positive comment in the chat, actually. There's a jungle glitch where you can one-shot all camps in Baron. I don't know what
But of course, change is something that comes to just about every game, but it's definitely something that we've seen in League plenty. You know, I feel like it's just about every new season that people are saying, oh, this feels horrible, like let's go back to the previous season, revert the changes, stuff like that. But this time it looks a little bit different. You know, people are looking pretty dang upset this time, and you know, usually I feel like we either get used to it and get over it and just move on, or right, we'll actually go back and make some changes and do some adjustments and some fine-tuning. But this time, man, it seems like, you know, if these complaints continue the way they are, I'm just curious as to what action Riot will take, because I have seen a lot of people complaining about this stuff, and from what I've seen, it definitely looks a bit crazy and a bit insane and a bit, you know, out of League's normal realm of, you know, balance, I guess I should say. And yeah, you know, especially when it is impacting the potential gameplay of T1 and Shroud together. You know, that just means that something's going on. But I would like to ask you guys your opinion on the preseason. What do you like? What do you dislike? Do you maybe prefer Season 10? And would you have liked to see T1 teaching Shroud how to play League of Legends? Because now, at this point, I just feel like we're just missing out on some solid content. You know, I would have really enjoyed to see that, and maybe it would have opened the door to, you know, maybe Shroud actually teaching T1 how to play some FPSs like CS or Valorant or something like that. You know, now I'm just sad, and maybe it's a crossover that's supposed to happen sometime in the future. So hey, thank you all so much for watching. Please let me know what you guys have to say down below, and I will see you all in the next one. So take it easy, everyone. Bye-bye.